majority of the people we serve don't have an address, so we allow them to use our address if they register to vote and to get Georgia state ID. Because you have to have proof of residence, and so although we're not a shelter, we do allow them to use 201 Washington Street.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And one of our board members got wind that they thought we're doing things not on the up and up because so many people have the address. But we've not heard any repercussion from it since, so... But it's just a way people have to have an address. And,
yeah, that's understandable.
The only way they can get ID, which you've got to have to do anything else, is to have an address. So we allow that. And we've done that for years.
But with regard to the president's EO on proving that you're a citizen to vote, this is something he talked about a lot on the campaign trail. And this is what the executive order involves. It says voter ID proving U.S. citizenship required to register to vote. Mail ballots must be cast and received by Election Day. No QR code ballots allowed, and foreign nationals barred from donating to elections.
Well, the lady caught on camera allegedly stuffing white envelopes into this absentee ballot drop box works just feet away here at the front desk of the Margaret Morton Government Center. This is the post of Wanda Geter-Pataki, except she's not here. Put on leave pending the investigation into absentee ballot fraud. Still collecting her taxpayer-funded paycheck. Where's Wanda? Fox 61 made a house call.
Hello?
Yes, we're looking for Wanda.
Wanda's not here.
All right, yeah, we just, Matt Karen with Fox 61 News. We had a couple questions to ask her about the video that appears to show her stuffing the ballot box.
I have nothing to say about that.
Fox 61 learned Wanda Geter-Pataki is an operations specialist. She made about $60,000 in 2020, a public supporter of Mayor Joe Ganim. She also manages Pataki bail bonds and is a justice of the peace.
She was ultimately referred by SEC over to the state's attorney's office.
And yes, she's the same woman named in a 2019 State Elections Enforcement Commission ballot fraud investigation, which has been referred to the chief state's attorney's office for possible criminal charges.
Without getting into names, there's a city employee who works at the front desk, clearly, so no.
Supports
connection,
you.
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been, that's right.
And speaking of not getting into names.
You have to come back downstairs, young man.
Hi, who are you, ma'am?
I work downstairs at the front desk.
And your name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl?
That's Wanda, giving a false name to First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes during his recent visit to the city offices.
Excuse me, ma'am. You told me your name was Cheryl, but I seem to hear everybody calling you Wanda. Did you lie to me about your name, ma'am? Ma'am, did you lie to me about your name, ma'am?
No, I don't lie to you about nothing.
Everybody's calling you Wanda, but
It's my name. My name is Wanda. Yes, it is.
Wanda also happens to be the vice chair of the Bridgeport Democratic Town Committee.
This same person was a celebrated political operative of the Connecticut Democratic Party. In 2019, she actually received a state party award at the El Grasso dinner. So this is somebody that the state Democratic Party knows.
State Democratic Party Chair Nancy DiNardo.
What do you know about her?
Well, actually, I really don't know that much about her. I'm not sure that I really know her. I know the family. I know she's the vice chair, and I know I have met her, but other than that, to say I know anything about her, I don't.
All this while Mayor Joe Ganim continues to question both the authenticity and custody of the surveillance video itself. And while a judge gets set to rule on Monday whether Bridgeport's primary results should be thrown out and a new primary be held. Reporting in Bridgeport, Matt Caron, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
As the presidential candidates continue to duke it out in Georgia, election officials are going after non-citizens. They say illegally registered to vote.
Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live for us at a polling location in Buckhead with the very latest. And Deidre, the alleged voter fraud was discovered, we understand, during an audit.
That's right, an audit of state voter rolls with state officials identifying some 20 individuals. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger announced Wednesday his office is taking action against 20 non-citizens who were illegally registered to vote. The alleged offenders were identified this summer during an audit of the state voter rolls using the new voter registration system. Those voter fraud cases are being referred to local district attorneys for further investigation and prosecution.
And they were in 7 different counties, and those are the jurisdictions to which they will be referred for investigation and prosecution. Those counties are Fulton, Cobb, Bibb, Clayton, Henry, Gwinnett, and DeKalb.
Officials are investigating another 156 people for similar offenses. State election officials said the cases are further evidence of the safeguards in place in Georgia to prevent voter fraud, including cutting-edge technology and the work of multiple state and federal agencies.
Georgia is a model when it comes to preventing non-citizen voting.
Greenville, Wisconsin, warning bells are ringing after 3 trays of mail, including absentee ballots, were found in a roadside ditch Tuesday morning. A USPS spokesman says the United States Postal Inspection Service immediately began investigating, and we reserve further comment on this matter until that is complete. In Austin, Texas, 134 felony charges were filed against a county commissioner and 3 others for trying to rig the 2018 Democratic primary with a fraudulent mail-in ballot scheme, using able-bodied young people posing as disabled. Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton said mail ballots are vulnerable to diversion, coercion, and influence by organized vote harvesting schemes. And in Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, the FBI has joined state police probing the discovery of a small number of military mail-in ballots discarded, possibly in the trash. At least 7 of the 9 ballots had votes cast for President Trump, who narrowly won Pennsylvania to seal his victory in 2016.
We want to make sure the election is honest, and I'm not sure that it can be.
The president also criticized the bulk mailing of unsolicited ballots, suggesting the system only works when a voter first requests and then receives a ballot. Now some Democrats are pivoting on mail-in ballots, too, with concerns postal delays, litigation, and higher rejection rates could hurt their chances in November, since more Democrats than Republicans are expected to vote from home.
Black voters are twice as likely to have their ballots rejected in Florida and in parts of Georgia. Mail is also less reliable for people of color.
Late today, the DOJ revealed there were more problems at that Pennsylvania County Elections Office with the ballots in the trash can. More barcoded ballot envelopes found empty in a dumpster, and evidence workers were opening all envelopes, including sealed ballots, as a matter of course. The U.S. attorney demanded the issues be corrected immediately, but admitted there's no guarantee any of those trashed votes will be counted. Shannon?